Doubts are being raised over whether the Liberal Party will hold on to the Sydney seat of Willoughby, vacated by former Premier Gladys Berejiklian. The swing against the government appears to be widening as postal votes from the weekend's by-election are counted.
It's a blue ribbon seat on Sydney's North Shore that's been held by the Liberals since 1981. Gladys Berejiklian held Willoughby on a margin of 21%, but her potential replacement, Liberal candidate Tim James's future and the seat looks uncertain. As postal votes are counted, there is a swing against the government of 19.2%. Tim James leads by 51.9%, closely followed by independent candidate Larissa Penn on 48.1%. Larissa Penn campaigned against two tunnel roads, the Northern Beaches Link and the Western Harbour Tunnel. Premier Dominic Perrottet has conceded there may still be a perception of a women problem in the Liberal Party after Tim James won pre-selection over two women, one who was backed by Gladys Berejiklian. Why do you think there's been such a big swing against the government?
Well, I think probably because they didn't choose a candidate that was similar to Gladys. He's too much of the old Liberal Party.
The Gladys factor, I imagine. She's been removed from her role and she's very popular locally.
Gladys has gone. Gladys did a good job, people thought, and therefore they're looking for someone else.
The seat of Willoughby overlaps the federal seat of North Sydney, held by Liberal backbencher Trent Zimmerman on a margin of 9.3%. If pre-selected, he faces a tough challenge against independent Kylie Tink, who has significant financial backing, including from Simon Holmes' Court's Climate 200.
Well, it certainly, lays bare the obvious, which is that by-elections are always tough for an incumbent government.
A very large number of people, like about close to 50% of people who voted by postal vote because the State Electoral Commissioner didn't want people to come to polling booths. He hasn't even started counting those votes. We expect those votes to swing very clearly towards the Liberal Party.
Postal votes traditionally favour the coalition, but for the first time, all voters were sent postal voting packs because of the pandemic. Here at Gladys Berejiklian's former electoral office, it's a blank canvas as the electorate waits for a name and a face to be plastered on these windows once again. A final result may not be known until next month. Kenny Heatley, Sky News, Sydney.